to the source. Why are you feeling alone? But on top of that, don't get discouraged about isolation and feel like it's a lifetime thing. Most of the time we need to be isolated, because if we're not, today we're talking about isolation. Now let's be real. Have you ever felt like bro right here, staring out the window, don't know what's gonna happen? Or little bro right here, just sad as fuck, you just gotta put that hoodie on. Or bro looking out the window crying, just wishing he was outside with them boys getting active. I swear sometimes it can seem like everybody having fun but you, everybody. But today I'm gonna put you on game and show you that you're not alone and you're connected to everything and everyone. So we gonna get you up out that little slump so you don't be looking like bro right here. No friends, no girl, no job, no man, nothing, just alone. But isolation? Oh yeah, let me put you on about it. What's up YouTube, it's the one and only Wave Kid and I'm back for another video. Now let's get straight into it. Now today we're talking about friendship. I don't never talk about friendship on here, but let's talk about it, y'all. So one thing that comes up a lot when you on your journey, whether that's your spiritual journey, personal development journey, whatever you want to call it, on your journey, friendship is important, but in so many different aspects. If you're like me, you probably had a period of isolation where it was like no friends, no relationship, not close to your family, things like that. And that happens a lot. So you're not alone, y'all. And that's why I say you're probably like me, because we all go through that. But what I want to say to you on your journey, when you're in that spot of what feels like isolation, you're not alone. You're not really alone. You're never really alone. For one, there's other people going through the same thing as you. So you have a whole community of people who are just like you that you haven't even met yet, that you may never meet. You have to trust that you're connected to more people, even if you can't see it right now. Maybe right now is not the time for you to be outside with a whole bunch of people.
Oh, you want to know where I'm at? We outside!
Maybe right now is the time for you to focus on yourself and focus on your goals and get right. So let me talk to you about it though. One thing I want you to keep in mind when you're in that period of isolation is you have to become the best version of yourself. And I know you hear that a lot and it's like, bro, the best version of myself, like what do you even mean by that? And what I mean by that is showing up for yourself in all aspects. You don't want to be isolated, you don't want to be by yourself, but you're not showing up for yourself. If you're not even showing up for yourself, how are you going to show up for anybody else? But on top of that, don't get discouraged about isolation and feel like it's a lifetime thing. It's not. Everybody goes through an isolation period. It's necessary. It's needed. Most of the time we need to be isolated, because if we're not going to do the things that we truly want to do. I probably spent about 2 years being like completely isolated and just to myself, but that allowed me to work on myself without, I won't say necessarily failing in front of others, but hurting other people while I was learning and still growing emotionally and mentally. So sometimes you do got to just keep it real with yourself and say, are you ready for the friendship that you're asking for? Are you ready for the relationship you're asking for? Are you ready for those better connections with your family? Are you ready for those business relationships that's going to take you to $1 billion? And if you're not ready, that's okay. Knowing that you're not ready helps you get ready. And that's the best part. So if you do feel like you in isolation right now, it ain't nobody around, you just feel lonely, don't be lonely, because you're not by yourself. Anytime you're in isolation, it's time for you to build that relationship with yourself. Build that relationship with Build that relationship with the Most High, God, Yahweh. Not only is it people in the world going through the same thing as you, but on top of never being alone, God resides within you. We all have our different relationships with the Most High, so I want to be respectful, but God is within all of us. You are God. When God is in you, you are God. You got to remember that. Is God alone? Or did he put all these trees out here? Did he put the clouds out here, the stars out here? Did he put the people out here, the animals? How are you alone? How are you alone with all these trees? How are you alone with all of these trees? How are you alone with all of this grass on the ground? With all these people on earth, period? How are you alone? You're not. You're not alone. You just feel alone. So why do you feel alone? And once you really go straight to the source, why are you feeling alone? Another thing is, y'all can reach out to me. I will talk to y'all. Some of y'all do. Y'all tell me what y'all going through. But a lot of y'all don't. But I am here for y'all. It's a no judgment zone every time you click onto this channel, every time you see me, anything like that. But just to take it a step further, I'm going to talk about myself and my past with feeling alone and stuff like that. Personally, this is my story, y'all. But growing up, I always felt alone. I grew up only child. So of course I felt alone. I'm going to keep it short. I know how you get. Be clicking off. What you clicking off for? What you clicking off for? But when I was younger, like, that was all I knew. So being by myself was like a natural thing. So when I became like more social, I would say, I started going out more and stuff like that. A lot of times I would ruin my friendships and relationships on a self-sabotaging level that I didn't even realize, y'all. And it was just because even when I was around other people, I felt alone. So I was like detached from everything that was going on because I'm just over here feeling so alone and in my mind and in my feelings. But let me tell you, when you are actively in the present moment, you cannot feel alone because you have to have gratitude for all things around. That's why I said, look at the trees, look at the grass. You're really not alone. You are alive, and being alive is a blessing, bro. Imagine, like, you don't even fucking know, bro. You're on a fucking phone right now, or you're on some type of device watching this. You are more than blessed. You are alive. You are breathing right now. There are so many things existing at the same time as you. So for one, you're not alone. Number two, you're blessed. And number three, keep your mind right. And let me tell you, part of the reason why I said I was so detached when I'm around these people is because I'm over here in my brain thinking about loneliness while I'm literally around people. So another nugget for y'all is to be mindful of the people around you. You say you alone, but I'm sure it's that one person, at least one person that be showing up for you. At least one person that show up for you. Whether it's your family, your friend, whatever. One person shows up for you. And I'm talking about on a physical level, but if you want to talk about it on a spiritual level, God show up for you every second of the day. Every time that you didn't die, every time that you were protected, every time a car swerved and that shit didn't hit you and kill you. Yeah. So to think that you alone, I'm telling you, I get it, I understand. I felt alone a lot. Like, it's a lot of stuff that I went through that I don't talk about on here, but certain things I will touch on certain topics because I want y'all to understand that I do get it. Like, I do get it. I was bullied. I tried to commit suicide. So whatever phase of isolation that you're in, I want you to take this phase and I want you to turn it up to the next level. I want you to turn it up so high that niggas is like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What are you doing? I want you to take it to the next level. I want you to turn yourself up to the max. Focus on your mental health, your physical health, your emotional health. And know that if people are not around you, you don't need them around you. Everything that you need is already within you. You don't need nothing. You don't need nobody. And I promise you, eventually those friends, that relationship, them family relationships getting stronger, it's going to happen. I promise you, it will happen. At the perfect time, it will happen. But it'll be once you already built that relationship with yourself, and you already your own best friend, and you know that you're not by yourself. And you know that isolation is not real, because separation is not real. Because we are all one. So anytime you see anybody with their friends or you see them with their family members, you're like, dang, I wish my relationship with my mom was like that. I wish my relationship with my dad was like that. Bro, your relationship with your parents can't be like that. And I know this might ruffle some feathers, y'all. That shit can be repaired. Every relationship that done ended, broken, can be repaired. If you're worried about something in the past, let go of the past. And when people say let go of the past, I think that they be wanting y'all to let go of everything. But what I want you to do is not let go of everything, because you have to have your memories, right? So keep what was close to your heart close to your heart, and leave the rest of the shit in the past. If you really love somebody, then you're gonna leave shit in the past, right? And then this is when we get into unconditional love. And I know I'm a little bit all over the place, but I hope that you're following me, because all of this is relevant. I haven't said anything yet that wasn't relevant. So I appreciate you watching the video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this, because y'all, we gonna get right together. Like I said, you're not alone. But let's get back into it. Unconditional love is the only love that there is. So this is how I judge my relationships. First of all, because you have to have that unconditional love for yourself to come out of isolation, come out of hermit mode. You gotta have that unconditional love for yourself, because if you don't, you're gonna attach yourself to the wrong people. And that may be why you're in isolation. Maybe you were just attached to the wrong people, and it's time for you to take it to that next level. Everybody can't come. But you gotta have that unconditional love for self, where you're not tripping about anybody leaving, anything going wrong, because everything is working together for your good. But that comes from loving yourself and trusting yourself. Loving the Most High and trusting the Most High, which is the same thing. So the other thing about unconditional love when it comes to isolation is unconditional love for others. But with unconditional love, you need some boundaries, okay? Unconditional love do not mean no boundaries. That is not what that means. I love you just how you are. You don't gotta change. You don't gotta do this for me to love you. You don't gotta do that for me to love you. I just love you. I love you as you are, as is. You're perfect. Just like this. Unconditional love with boundaries. Okay, I still love you, but you're not gonna do this to me. Okay? I still love you, but if you do this, then I'm gonna revoke your access from me. That don't mean I don't love you. That means you did something that revoked your access from me. Don't feel bad whenever you remove somebody or cut people off and be like, man, my cutoff game too strong. I ain't got no friends. You gotta make room, bro. Part of the reason why I can really talk on this subject is because I recently came out of isolation, y'all. I'm talking about I wasn't talking to nobody for real. Pushing away everybody. I'm like, fuck, I don't even want.
I don't need friends. They disappoint me.
But now I'm at a level where I'm out of isolation. It's like I'm around better people, quality people, worth the wait. I went so long having no fucking friends, y'all. No friends. And it's like it's on a way better level than before. But that isolation period I had was necessary for me to learn more about myself so I can attract the right people. Because at the end of the day, y'all, if you got somebody around you and you're not really fucking with how they treating you, you gotta remove them. Because every time you allow that, you're showing God, you're showing the universe, oh, I accept this, this is what I like, this is what I want. That's another gem to keep in your mind. I always remember that, like when it comes to manifestation, if you have a specific manifestation and something show up that's similar, but it ain't the manifestation, don't take that similar shit saying, oh, it's close to my manifestation. No. Say, nope, this not my manifestation, because it's not. But y'all, I know I can like talk for hours, literally, so I'm gonna stop talking. But I hope this video helped you in some way, shape, or form. And I hope that you know that you're not alone, because you're not. So if you feel like you're alone, you're telling yourself that and you're manifesting it. So let that shit go. You're not alone. I'm here for you. The Most High resides within you. You are never alone. But I love you, and I'm going to see you on the next one. And make sure you hit that subscribe button. Tell me what you doing.
Heal the world. Make it a better